Welcome to this tutorial on how to create an AI-powered agent in Salesforce using AgentForce. In this video, we'll walk you through setting up your first agent, configuring actions, and testing its responses. First, we are going to log into a Salesforce org that has license for using Einstein capabilities. From our homepage, we will navigate to Setup, located in the top right menu. In the Quick Find search bar, type Generative AI and select Einstein Setup. We will click on the toggle to turn on Einstein. If we miss this step, we won't be able to see the options for creating agents and prompts, so we need to make sure this toggle is on. After that, we will need to refresh the page so we can see the new options in the setup. Great! Now we are all set to start creating our agent. For this, we will be using AgentForce to enable agents. While still on the setup page, we will search for agents and then click Agents under Agent Studio. To enable AgentForce, we'll simply need to click on the toggle option. This will enable the availability to create and edit agents. As you can see, it will display a list of agents. By default, it will load a default agent. We can either edit this default agent or create a new one from scratch by clicking the New Agent button. For this exercise, we will edit the default generated agent. We will click on the menu button and select the Open Builder option. Now, as you can see, this is the builder, where we will find several options to help us build and personalize our agent. The first tab is the Topic panel, which lists all the topics available for the assistant. If you click View Details, you will see all the actions related to the topic, including its description, its scope, and instructions. If you click Remove from Agent, you will delete the topic from the agent's actions. The standard topics cannot be edited. As you can see, I can modify the instruction, scope, or description. Each topic consists of multiple actions that guide the assistant on how to get things done. From the Knowledge tab, we can manage the data that our agent used to complete tasks via the AgentForce data library. This will help the agent answer user questions using relevant knowledge articles. In language settings, we can select the language and tone for our agent's conversation responses. By default, English is selected, but we can enable another language from the available list. The tone option in AgentForce allows you to choose how an AI agent expresses your brand's personality. You can select from the three tone options: formal, neutral, or casual. The Event Logs tab allows us to monitor and troubleshoot the assistant's conversation activity. It will display a historical list of interactions with our assistant. Last but not least, we have the Conversation Preview panel. This allows us to simulate a user's conversation with the assistant by entering instructions or requests in the chat window as a user would. This helps evaluate how the assistant performs. Now that we understand all the options available in the builder, we can start configuring our assistant. We will create a new topic by clicking the New button in the Topic tab. Here, we can add a topic from the asset library or create a new one from scratch. A new screen will pop up, where we need to add information about the topic. Remember, topics are the foundational building blocks for agents, determining the scope of what they can do. So it's important to be clear and detailed with the description and instructions we add. We will set a topic label. For this example, we will create a customer service assistant, which will allow the agent to engage and interact with users regarding inquiries related to the company. For the classification description, we will describe what our topic does and the types of user requests that should be classified under this topic. Typically, we can use 1 to 3 sentences, but it's best to be clear and detailed to help the agent understand which topic to use. In the Scope field, we will provide a job description for our topic. We need to specify the role and the types of the tasks the agent will handle. The Instructions field allow us to provide topic-specific instructions to the agent, including how it should use available actions and the limitations or specific guidelines for handling the topic. In the Example User Input section, we can add sample questions or requests that could trigger this topic. Once all the information is filled out, we will click Next. Now, it's time to add actions to this topic. We will see a list of standard actions, but we can also create custom actions. From this list, we will select the actions that best fit our topic. Each action includes a description, so we can understand what each one does. For example, there are actions like get records, identify records by object or name, and other task-based actions. It's recommended to select only actions relevant to the topic. After selecting our actions, we will click Finish. Back in the Topics tab, we will see our newly created topic with all its details. In the Actions tab, we can see only the actions we add. From this view, we can also add new actions by creating them from scratch or selecting from the asset library. If needed, we can remove an action from the topic by clicking the menu option and selecting Remove from Topic. Awesome! We have successfully created a topic and added actions to it. But before activating our assistant and allowing users to use it, we first need to test it. From the conversation menu, we will interact with our assistant by asking it to show me any high priority open cases. The assistant will process our request by identifying the most relevant topic. The plan in the middle of the screen represents the AgentForce reasoning engine. When we enter a prompt, the reasoning engine evaluates the available actions and decides on the next step. For this simple request, the engine selects the general CRM topic and use the query records, a standard action, and return the response. For more complex requests, the reasoning engine may execute multiple actions. If we now ask the assistant to summarize the first case, it will use the context from the previously retrieved list of cases and select the relevant one. As before, we can see which topic the agent selected and the actions triggered to generate a response. We have successfully tested our assistant, and now we are ready to enable it for our users. All we need to do is click the Activate button in the upper right corner. Now, we can see our agent in action in production. We will click the back arrow button to exit the agent builder and return to setup. From the app launcher, we will select an app. Let's use the sales app. As you can see, we now have a new option called AgentForce. From here, users will be able to ask questions and optimize tasks. We can test by asking the same question we used before. Show me any high priority open cases. The response may vary slightly, but the result will be the same. At the bottom, we will see recommended actions based on our request. We can either type a new task or question or select from the recommendation list, such as summarize the first case. The assistant also retains context from previous chat. For example, if we ask for contact details, it will know we are referring to the contact from the first high priority case selected. We can also request information from other objects in the same chat. Congratulations! We have successfully created our first agent in AgentForce. We cover everything from setting up topics and actions to deploying the assistant. If you want to enhance your agent, you can add custom actions, live data integrations, escalation workflows, and more. Thanks for watching!